Well, ladies and gentlemen, this contest with a special 15-minute time limit as ordered by Anarchy owner Jerry Palmer is for the world's television title, the champion, the untouchable Jeremy Vane, the challenger Truitt Fields.
You know, I would have loved to have had as many chances to win things as Truitt Fields has had. I mean, how many more chances is moron going to get against Jeremy Vane? You know, he couldn't get the job done the first time, the second time, the third time. Heck, he couldn't get the job done the 10th time he got a shot. Here we are at his 3,000th chance at the television championship. When's enough going to be enough? What else does Jeremy Vane have to do? Rip his head off, spit down his neck to make a point? Is that what he's going to have to do here tonight?
To make a point, all Jeremy Vane would have to do is something that he has never done fairly at any point, which is pin Truitt Fields in the center of the ring or make him submit. He has never done it without help at any given point.
Au contraire, mon frere. He does not have to pin one Mr. Truitt Fields.
Oh, not to keep the title. You asked to prove a point. And I'm telling you, that's what it's going to take to prove a point, because Truitt Fields has already done that to the television champion. Jeremy Vane, rear waist lock, sent packing, and make him, good Lord, putting Jeremy Vane right on his face more than once, and now sets him a big belly-to-belly suplex.
You know what? Every time Jeremy Vane has faced Truitt Fields, he's won.
Wrong. He's walked away as champion. He hasn't won.
That's a win in my book. Whenever you hold on to the championship, you're a winner.
Well, while I'm sure your book is full of typos, the bottom line is Truitt Fields holds a victory over Jeremy Vane. He has had several time limit draws against the television champion. Slingshots him into the corner. Has him pinned, but only 2 count, says referee Harold James. And for the record, what did he do to earn, though? Wait a minute, looking for the killing Fields quickly. Vane puts that to a quick halt, but ends up in the lights. You asked what he did to get this, I don't think this is quite his 3,000th shot, but what did he do? He defeated Chad Parham, technical perfection, right here on Anarchy TV to earn this shot against Jeremy Vane.
He got lucky against Chad Parham. Nobody beats Chad Parham. Nobody.
Well, Truitt Fields and Ace Rockwell, and if you press me, I can think of some more. Right now, Truitt Fields is on the arena floor, and Mr. Adonis, somewhat brazenly, right in front of the official, 1, 2, puts his hands on Truitt Fields, but I'm sure Jeremy Vane wouldn't care if he got disqualified. He'd still leave with the title.
Yeah, but you see, what happened was Truitt Fields was trying to find a way out. He didn't really want this title shot. He didn't want to be back in the ring with Jeremy Vane. Sure, the kid's impressive, but he's not ready to take that next step yet. You know, there's nothing wrong with being low down on the cards, you know, opening match, you know, somewhere around in there, toiling around, owning your craft for a little while. Maybe in 5 years he'll be ready to contend for the television championship. I just don't think he's ready right now.
You mean to tell me that you think Truitt Fields is trying to run away from Jeremy Vane?
That's the way I saw it.
The only certifiable track and field athlete with a rather quick 440 in that ring is Jeremy Vane, as many times as he's hit the bricks in defense of that TV title, a TV title being waved directly in the face, just inches away by Mr. Adonis. You know, that's got to eat away at a competitor, at an athlete, the caliber of Truitt Fields, to see something that you have been working for so hard, just inches away, literally dangling there. Well, wait a minute, looking for the killing Fields again. He knows that maneuver can put away Jeremy Vane, and so does Vane, as much as he absolutely wants to avoid it.
Well, of course, you want to avoid anybody, any move like that, like the killing Fields from Truitt Fields. I mean, this is something this guy's perfected. He hits it just right. He knows the pressure points. He knows the impact points. And, of course, you want to avoid that at all costs.
Something else you want to avoid at all costs is being slingshotted face first into a turnbuckle from the bottom end up, which is exactly what happened to Truitt Fields. And, again, Adonis taunting Fields.
Now, you know, every single week you cry and moan about interference and Mr. Adonis does this and Mr. Adonis does that. Give the man credit. He hasn't done one illegal thing in this match. All he's done is dangled that title in front of Truitt Fields' face the whole night.
Your short-term memory must really be bad. He put his hands on him not 4 minutes ago.
He saved these fans from a match being short. Truitt Fields was trying to run. Mr. Adonis just mainly prevented it. He's a great guy.
Last time I checked, a non-combatant putting his hands on an active competitor in a match was grounds for a DQ, but that would, in at least my book, make it illegal. Jeremy Vane with a chin lock applied to the challenger. Vane is in control. The clock, albeit a little longer this week, 15 minutes as opposed to the customary 10.
And I need to talk to you about that too. Go ahead and finish. I'm going to ask you in a minute.
Well, it's on the side of the champion, Jeremy Vane, in the event of a time limit draw, as we and the champion, Jeremy Vane, well know. The title remains with the champion in the event of a draw. Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
Now, you know, in the mid-1940s, a group of guys sat down in Waterloo, Iowa, and they with the rules and regulations of the National Wrestling Alliance.
Correct.
And one of those rules was for the World Television Championship to be defended in 10 minutes.
Actually, throughout the history of the NWA, the time limit has changed on numerous occasions at the leeway and discretion of whoever the senior official president is. In our case, that's Jerry Palmer, and he said 15 minutes.
Well, but you know, I think we need to honor tradition and not try to change the rules of our founding fathers down up in Waterloo. They knew what they were doing.
Last time I checked, not to give you a history lesson, but I don't think the World TV title was established until the 1960s. So how did they drop the rules for it in the 40s? Jabs by Jeremy Vane, and much to no effect, Truitt Fields turns the tables and driving very legal forearm blows in to Jeremy Vane, the television champion of the world. And right now, Fields measuring him. He's wasting a lot of time here, folks. You cannot let the TV champion recover. Fields, big right hand, trying to make sure the champ is stunned. Short arm reversal right into a forearm. Jeremy Vane hauls him up. Gourd buster from the untouchable Jeremy Vane. Hooks the legs. 2 and only a 2 count.
One thing you pointed out, Greg Hunter, is he was wasting time. Time is the key thing he was wasting. I mean, you got to remember, you sit there for 30 seconds. Now you've only got 14 and a half minutes. He hasn't been able to beat this man in 10 minutes, let alone what's he going to be able to do if he keeps wasting time like that.
Absolutely right. You cannot waste time when you're inside the ropes, especially when time is not your ally. It is not a friend of Truitt Fields when he's in the ring with the TV champ.
Well, he's used to that. He doesn't have any friends anyway.
Well, right now, Jeremy Vane raining down right hands. 4 times he has been the television champion. He knows the ins and outs of the championship very well. But Truitt Fields knows Jeremy Vane very well. And right now, you can see the fire in the eyes of Truitt Fields. He thinks perhaps tonight is the night. He's got Vane in the corner, right hands, raining them down directly upon the skull of the world's television champion.
Harry Jim needed to get in there and break that up a whole lot quicker than what he did. You only have a 5 count in that corner. I have a feeling the screws are trying to be put to Jeremy Vane here tonight.
Well, Jeremy Vane has tightened a few screws in his day, so the way I look at it, all's fair. Right now, Truitt Fields, hook of the leg, 1, 2. Big gorilla slam, yields only a 2 count for the challenger to the world's TV title. Again, wasting time here, letting his emotion carry him away. He is arguing with referee Harold James, and he needs to stay on top of the world's TV champ.
Hunter, there's plenty of time to hurt tomorrow. You can catch your breath 5-10 minutes after the match is over, but if you sit here and you're trying to do these things against Jeremy Vane, you're never going to win. And right there, Jeremy Vane getting into the ropes from the killing field is proof of that. Had he gone right for it, Jeremy Vane may not have been able to escape that.
Tosses Jeremy Vane over the top rope. Vane on his way to the locker room. What in the world? Jeremy Vane's taking a walk. The world's TV champ is heading for the road. I know he's the champion, Rob Adonis, but right now he's getting chunked back in the ring by Truitt Fields. Watch the guy you're guarding and stop jawing with the announcers.
Now, why did you have to yell at Mr. Adonis like that for? What did he ever do to you?
Well, he yelled at me first. Reversal, the Irish whip. Jeremy Vane up and over. And
oh, wait a minute.
Looks like, I'm not sure, but Vane came down awfully awkward. It looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Greg Hunter, you know, I'm not mistaken, but I mean that quick jerk of the knee, I mean, that's akin to an ACL or that's akin to an ACL injury there.
I mean, this match is still taking place. Referee Harold James is administering his count. Truitt Fields, I mean, no one has stopped this match. Truitt Fields is arguing with Rob Adonis, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match by way of countout, Truitt Fields. However, since the title cannot change hands by way of a countout, still your NWA World's Television Champion, Jeremy Vane.
Well, Truitt Fields once again gets a win over the television champion of the world.
Will somebody please check on Jeremy?
They are checking on Jeremy. Are you blind?
They're 10 feet behind him.
Well, think about it. Rob Adonis.
He's going to tore his ACL.
Mr. Rob Adonis' bodyguard keeps shooing everyone away. Still the television champion by way of countout is Jeremy Vane. And that knee, he is holding a walk. Hey, took a big spill right. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He seems to be moving really good, if you ask me. Oh, yeah. Bad knee. Wide rear end. And,
oh, come on.
yeah.
You got to be kidding me. What's he doing out here?
I don't know. The way Jeremy Vane's acting, maybe he needs a second for charades.
Oh, you got to be joking.
This charade is over, buddy. In 2 weeks, at Fright Night, your 15-minute time limit's still in effect. And to make sure, hey, you can quit limping, Hoss. I done seen it. You can quit limping. I was standing right there. You think it's a coincidence I just walked out when you started walking straight? To make sure you stay in the ring, that this man gets a fair shot, this ring will be surrounded by 4 fans armed with leather straps.
Oh, come on.
Hey, the leg's looking real good right now, don't you think?
Oh, you better back off me, big boy.
Oh.
It's a miracle. He's
And
healed.
we're going to move these rails in because there's going to be 320 plus making sure to watch you lose that belt, which means we're not going to have a whole lot of room. So, big boy, you are banned from ringside.
What?
Don't put your hands on me, Punk. Don't you ever put your hands on me again. We have talked about it. We have talked about it. You are banned from ringside. Hey, if the 4 fans who have the straps, if you see his ass out here, you whip him like a dog. Truitt Fields, I've done everything I can do. Take this to the house.
At Fright Night, for the World's TV title, fans strap match with Rob Adonis banned from ringside and a 15-minute time limit. It will be Truitt Fields versus the World's Television Champion, Jeremy Vane. That's in 2 weeks at Fright Night, fans. Anarchy continues when we come back.